In a previous class session, we looked over some of the best anime we watched from 2022. Or, in Johnny's case, the anime he saw in general. However, 2022 was littered with tons of great anime, some of which most people just didn't know about or have the time to watch. I'm Summers with Baka the Basics, and these are 5 anime you likely missed in 2022. Class is officially in session. The isekai genre is overrun with mediocre stories, finding the same character in the same situation over and over again. That's why Uncle from Another World is such a delightful breath of fresh air. Instead of showing us a journey through an isekai world, it takes us to after the protagonist awakes from a long coma, in which he has now retained all his magical abilities and decides to become a YouTuber. Throughout the show, we see using magic that recorded his experiences, we are able to begin to piece together this lovable loser of an uncle's journey in another world, and it's downright hilarious. From being accused of being a new species of ogre, to not understanding usual harem, such as tsundere tropes, to nearly killing an entire village by removing a magical spell protecting them from monsters. Not needlessly giving us the same overused tropes, but instead focusing on comedy as its storytelling crux. This allows for a unique viewing experience of an isekai that we really have yet to see be told before. The isekai genre is overrun with mediocre stories, finding the same character in the same situation over and over again. That's why Black Summoner is such a delightful breath of fresh air. And yes, I used the same opening from the previous entry. See how absolutely infuriating that can be. However, this year really amped up the isekai game, and the likely reason not as many people watched these shows is simply because of isekai fatigue. Going into Black Summoner, I was expecting more isekai trash, which is fine for me, seeing as I tend to enjoy those types of stories just fine and thank you very much. But what I got instead was a rather fun tale of party building. The Black Summoner, as he is called, is someone that decided to leave all the memories of the past behind during reincarnation so as to gain more experience points to bolster his stats. Throughout these abilities, he's able to put together a well-rounded and strong party as he begins on his own quest in this new world. What truly sets the show apart, though, is that our lead character is not the hero. He is simply someone summoned to this world as a second chance at life, mostly because he flirted with the god of reincarnation a little and she fancied him. This is no masterpiece by any stretch of an imagination, but it's a nice way to spend a couple of hours, and the promise of a potential second season makes this show a must-watch for fans of this genre. Imagine a timeline in the Power Rangers franchise where the Red Ranger and Rita Repulsa strike up a romantic relationship with one another. They go on cute little dates, all while still fighting each other for the respective organizations that they work with. Love After World Domination takes that concept and runs with it at full steam. Seeing the cute, blossoming relationship between the supposed leader of a Super Sentai group and a dark princess from the rival evil organization attempt to hide a newfound love between the two, all while fighting each other so as to not raise suspicion. It's quirky, for the most part really cleanly animated, and the romance feels like a genuine Romeo and Juliet-esque relationship. Neither can leave the cause that they fight for, but they still are determined to make it all work out in the end. Now, it's somewhat understandable how someone could miss an 8-minute long short posted to the Pokemon Channel YouTube page, telling the tale of a Bidoof who has a little bit of a sneezing problem. This short has character development, an easy to understand story and goal, and tons of references to the main line of Pokemon games, where Bidoof is normally seen as nothing more than an HM slave in every player's party. This was one of the first animations that Pokemon made in 2022, and this was the year of Bidoof, for reasons I don't still completely understand, but nonetheless, this is a must-watch for fans of the series and cute animation styles. The final show I want to talk about is Link Click, a show that is technically from 2021, but wasn't released for viewing in North America till 2022. So I'm counting it on the sheer principle that I never hear anyone talking about this show and its absolute banger of an opening. The show is technically not even an anime though, seeing as it's a Chinese donghua. None of that matters to me, because in the end, good animation speaks for itself, and hot damn does this show have some insanely gorgeous and fluid animation backing it up, as well as the previously touched upon opening soundtrack that just sucks you in from the jump. This is the one show I don't want to talk about at all proper, because I'm taking that lazy man easy way out and instead just going to implore you to please watch this show for yourself and enjoy the wild ride of emotions that it will take you on. So there you have it, 5 anime you might have missed from 2022, with a slight bit of cheating at the end. The way anime works today, no one can simply possibly watch every single show that comes out during a given season. So hopefully this list will help you catch up on some gems that you might have missed out on. If you enjoyed, please be sure to give this video a like, it helps us out a lot, and also subscribe to the channel for more class sessions in the future. Comment down below some anime you think a majority of people missed out on this past year. I've been Summers with Baka to Basics, and I'll see you the next time class is in session.